Georgia Tech coming in 6-3. This is their ACC opener. North Carolina 0-1 in the conference, 5-4 overall. They win the opening tip, and we are underway.
Just think it is time to change your sense of urgency, however, and that's one of the things that with those losses, I believe he has the attention of his player.
Coleman jumping into the lane, tough shot, got it to go. Three-pointer has been a real problem for North Carolina. The guards just haven't been hitting them at all. As a team, 29%. Love got it back. Somehow was able to finish that one.
Tough for Franklin to maneuver against much more size on the interior. And you see Bacot put so much pressure on the defense, trying to stop him in the painted area. It started with passes from Caleb Love inside to Armando Bacot.
It could wind up being a very big day for Bacot, the 6'11 senior, but swished in by Coleman.
And Coleman, who saw one go through early on the year thus far, was a much better three-point shooter a year ago. And making it happen early.
Davis and deflected away, and nifty stop there by Coleman. Kelly, long distance, but no. He has been their top three-point man. Carolina wants to run, but a great defensive stop by Smith.
And if Georgia Tech is content to run with North Carolina, they may have picked the wrong battle. Because that's what Carolina does best.
What a tremendous job.
They keep playing basketball.
It's the same guy who took 36 shots in a single game against Alabama.
You know, and he's been criticized a lot for that, but I don't have a problem with it because he played 58 minutes.
With all of those stops, shot clock is down to 4 for Carolina. Got to get in the air. Crowd wants it. And a shot on target. It's a great place to watch a college basketball game. It is a major college basketball game. Shot clock to 4 and swished in. That's a really tough shot by Kelly. Davis will fire away and drain it. That'll be a two-pointer. Mailed it right to Davis. He is not waiting around. Look at this spin move and drops it in. A whirling dervish. R.J. Davis, he was a blur from one end to the other.
The game is not difficult. If you're wired to score, just go score. R.J. Davis putting it in drive, and he is not doing it.
Tyler Nickel, the 6'7 freshman's into the fray now. Bacot working. Johnson with the rebound and back up and in. Wound up giving it away. Coleman with a tough drive and a nice save down into the corner there by Terry, and they convert the two.
As Georgia Tech gets an easy bucket on that possession is the defensive end of the floor, which has been a big difference for the Tar Heels.
Bacot floating in for the stuff and one.
And of course, after missing the Virginia Tech game, conditioning could be a factor as well.
Coleman stepping into a triple and nothing but net.
Because he's shooting tough shots. That is a difficult shot early in the shot clock that wasn't necessary.
Howard around the foul line for 2.
Yellow Jackets credit for hanging in right now, and the longer this game goes and they stay in, the more confidence they gain.
Nickel with a pull up. Yeah. Knocks that down the 2-pointer.
All-time record. Two score more. High school coach Kerry Keys, not the greatest.
54 in one game. More off the window, a sweet shot. Now Smith with 16 last year against North Carolina. Terry with a 3. Got it. That was pure.
So Josh Pastner has to be happy with the offense for his team, and now gaining the lead.
It's a team that only makes 30% from three-point land. Davis will try and answer, and he does. Here's Bacon. They find him fast for the stop. Deciding to let it fly. Howard, they left him wide open. He said, why not? Carolina buckling down on defense, leading at 30-26 here over the Yellow Jackets. Bacot another touch. That's just about unstoppable. Bacot with a difficult catch. Davis off the fake. Gave it up, very unselfish, and it lines up a 3 out of the corner by Nance. And now I'll tell you what, Seth Trimble's everywhere. How about the bounce speed? Davis with 2.
Really now has to lock in, establish himself defensively and also as a playmaker after watching his team operate better on the offensive end of the floor without him.
Miles Kelly with a pretty drive to open up the second half here for the Yellow Jackets. Give him 8 points. Came in averaging 13. 6'6" sophomore. Coleman trying to negotiate his way into the paint, but he stopped. Kelly working on Black. Scoops it up and in. Very difficult shot.
R.J. Davis delivering the perfect strike for the assist. His first assist of the game.
Swung up top for Love. Got it.
And OB, let me make it clear. The Tar Heels cannot be a national championship contender without Caleb Love.
Davis bouncing for Bacot, who came in averaging 16 points and 11 rebounds a game. Davis gets himself a good look and drains it.
He created that last possession. R.J. Davis was able to get an easy bucket because of Caleb attacking, getting downhill, and making the right find.
Moore will fire a line drive three.
And they come into the game averaging 13 offensive rebounds per game. One of the better offensive rebounding teams, not only in the ACC, but in the country, as Caleb Love gets downhill. Impressive rebounding from the point guard position.
6-footer.
No, he's not.
As you said, program right. Howard knocks it down. Not this time. Smith with a rebound.
But it's a good look. You can appreciate that someone else created a shot for Caleb Love.
They left Moore wide open in the lane as he sweeps in for two. Bacot for the entry pass. So tough to stop. 14 for Armando today.
Both point guards in the backcourt, but it's been Smith who's won that position to this point. And we mentioned 6 rebounds a game, 2.5 offensive rebounds.
Kelly straight on with a three-pointer.
Being away for 20 days from playing games here, and the majority of that was a long road trip as Seth Trimble gets his first field goal of the day.
Kelly denied in the paint. Moore working on Nance with the spin shot. Got it. That's a pretty play.
When you consider Moore, Miles Kelly, Devo Coleman, the sophomore class, this is a group that if they stay together.
Howard gives it up off the fake. It's Kelly. Terry to drive it on Trimble. Hits the shot.
Nice play by Terry on that one. He's been productive in this game as well thus far, forcing North Carolina to shoot jump shots and keeping them out of the painted areas.
Nance too strong. Bacot right back up. And there's that 10th rebound. The crowd here at the Smith Center urging the Tar Heels to go on another long run. Kelly off the window for two.
I love the way Miles Kelly's playing right now.
Love kicking it back out. Davis from two-point land sticks it. And poked away. The theft by Black.
Get up, Caleb.
Going skyward.
That the greatest player to ever play the game of basketball,
Michael Jordan,
is not in the College Basketball Hall of Fame. Now, I know there will be people who say, well, he was a much better NBA player than he was a college basketball player.
They needed to see that. You know, coming back from the shoulder injury, 21 points, 13 rebounds for Armando. Terry will launch that one in.
For the Tar Heels at all. And I'm sure this fan base happy to see them get back in the winning column.
Bowman knocking back a three. And even though Georgia Tech was within striking distance once or twice, you never saw the Tar Heels get rattled at all. And that'll be dropped in by Washington. And the Yellow Jackets' first victory in conference play for North Carolina. This season, the final score, 75-59.